Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like...
Good evening and welcome to HC Nation, good news from across the district. The Harrison County High School's Media Arts program has produced this video so you can see what's going on in our schools. First of all, congratulations to Harrison County Middle School science teacher, Mrs. Jean Jones, on receiving Educator of the Year Award in the Chamber of Commerce's Community Impact Awards. Mrs. Jones is in her 29th year at HCMS and has also taught at Union College and St. Camillus Academy.
The Harrison County esports team was created in the 2019-2020 school year. Coaches Austin Dacey and Tommy Mullins created this team to give students with skills in video gaming a shot at big opportunities and a community that accepts everyone. Varsity team member Savannah Neese was recently scouted by Midway University's esports team coach during a practice and was offered a scholarship to Midway under their esports program. She accepted, and a signing was held for her at Harrison County High School, in which family and friends attended. Savannah is paving the way for herself and future e-athletes, being not only the first female recipient, but the first HCHS student, period, to receive an esports scholarship. A great job by Savannah, paving the way for future student athletes in this sport.
HCMS has another award winner and band director, Miss Julie Lucky. She is the 2022 Kentucky Music Educator Association Middle School State Band Director of the Year. Miss Lucky is also in her 29th year with the district and has been the sole middle school band director since the 2011-2012 school year. She has also served as an assistant director for the Harrison County High School Band in her career. We talked to Miss Lucky, and here's what she had to say about this honor.
This is really awkward for me because I'm normally used to having the kids at the forefront because in a concert we're listening for the kids and I'm just the person throwing my arms around trying to get them to play together. But I just wanted to say that I'm really humbled by the award. I was telling the superintendent that I read the email at least 15 times, just could not believe I'd won KMEA State. I've watched so many great band directors win the award, and I've always thought what a cool deal that was. I owe so much to Bob and Laura Gregg. They have been my mentors through all of my education, and I wouldn't be a band director without them. My mom and dad have been nothing but supportive, and until my mother passed this past year, they came to every concert. My dad still does, which is wonderful. I'm so proud of the band, and I couldn't do all the work without the support of my husband, Ernie, and the support of Will Lucky because, he's moved enough band chairs his whole entire life that he definitely could move furniture for a furniture store for sure. But anyway, we can't do this job without our community, without our school district being so supportive. So thank you, Dr. Burchett and the Harrison County school system for all of your support for these last 29 years. Our arts programs are valued here, and we do our work for our kids because we have such great support. So I hope this doesn't sound ridiculous, but I love my school, I love my band, I love my kids, I love my community, and thank you so much for recognizing me as a Band Director of the Year for the state. Thank you.
Congratulations, Miss Lucky.
Harrison County High School's Thoroughbreds wrestling team competed in the 6th Region Tournament at Bryan Station High School on Saturday, February 12th. 12 of the 14 wrestlers qualified for state, with sophomore Logan Dingus and junior Layden Nelson taking individual championships in their weight classes. 7 other wrestlers were runner-up in their classes. As a team, the Thoroughbreds took the title, and head coach Josh Ashbrook took a minute to talk with us about it.
This is Sarah Arnold from HCHS Media Arts here with Thoroughbreds Wrestling head coach Josh Ashbrook. The Breds won the region tournament last Saturday for the first time in a long time. Mr. Ashbrook, tell us a little more about this and how it feels to come home with the region title.
Oh, it was great. We haven't won a region title since 1984. And the cool thing about that is my father was a part of that team. Eric Dingus's father, Rick Dingus, was the head coach, and he's now an assistant, and his grandson is on my team as well, Logan Dingus, who was a region champ. Jeff Watts was a member of that 1984 team, and his son, Michael, is wrestling for the team as well. So it's really cool. It's kind of nostalgic. We've been working a long time for this. We were in Region 8 for 8 years, and we're runner-ups 7 years in a row. So it was great to get over the hump finally. And, you know, back in 2015, we lost by half a point to Johnson Central. So it was kind of cool. I told the boys a win's a win, and we'll take it by 50 or take it by a half a point. I don't care. So I'm really proud of the boys. This is just a stepping stone for the program. We're going to keep going up from here. So it's pretty cool. I'm happy for them.
Thank you, Coach Ashbrook. And now back to the studio.
It's a great time to be a Harrison County wrestler.
Harrison County High School Beta Club members competed in the State Beta Conference in January. 3 Harrison County High School students placed in the competition. Junior Ashley Vela placed second in solo, duo, trio, and received a golden ticket to be a premier performer at Nationals. Hayden Lunsford placed third on the freshman agro-science team, and Shannon Bosnick placed fifth in the poetry for Division I. All 3 qualified for a national conference.
Hey, good morning. This is Mr. McCann. I teach AP Environmental Science here at the high school. I've partnered recently with the agriculture education courses with Miss Katie Crump, Miss Lacey Short. It's taken us probably 18 months, but we finally purchased and set up a full running aquaponics station. The goal here for myself and AP Environmental Science and the other environmental science courses was to kind of present the kids something with sustainability. That's kind of like our pillars of, if you could call it a foundation thing for our course. Obviously it mirrors very well with the ag department and the FFA classes, and maybe future down the road, you know, SAE projects for the senior ag kids. But anyways, we did also get some help with the Soil Conservation Board. They were able to donate some money, and Mr. Brannick was able to move some money around to get this purchased. It was not cheap. Of course, with COVID and all that good stuff, things were actually a little more expensive than we had hoped. But nevertheless, it's here and it's set up. And as crazy as it sounds, 3 high school kids have put it together. And it's phenomenal. What they've done, definitely weeks, hours, down there putting it together, and we're almost at the point where we can buy the fish and start growing stuff. We still have a couple more steps. We got to set up some lights and all that good stuff. But to give you a rundown of what aquaponics is, essentially we're going to take fish. We'll probably use tilapia, however you pronounce it. It's up to you. It's your choice. But we're going to take those fish. Their wastewater is then going to go into basically like a wastewater treatment type setup. There's going to be a clarifying chamber, a settling tank. Then we're eventually going to have bacteria. The bacteria is going to break down the wastewater of the fish, and then that water, that nutrient water with nitrite in it, that's going to go to our floating trays. And then in our floating trays, we're going to grow, you know, tomatoes, lettuce. We'll probably grow lettuce first, since it's really hard to mess that up, and it's basically water in a leaf. But we're going to do that first. Hopefully we can keep the fish alive. The environmental science classes are going to take charge with like water quality and that kind of stuff. And the ag kids are probably going to make sure that the fish are fed and that the plants get plenty of light. Ultimately, talking with Austin Dacey in our nutrition department, hopefully we can raise enough fish that we can potentially offer fish in the cafeteria, maybe down the road, who knows. I like to eat fish. I like fish tacos. And now we're looking at a project that's, you know, interdisciplinary, cross-disciplinary, all that good stuff in the education lingo. And it's going to be exciting. And so I look forward to hopefully getting it running by the springtime, and we can do our first run of fish and lettuce, and we'll have a product. So it's awesome. Thanks.
This wraps up our February show. We hope you enjoyed it.
From all of us in Harrison County Media Arts, have a great night, and we'll see you in March.
Bring me